Hi. Oh, that's kind of a funny picture to start with. But hi, I'm Jamie. Welcome to Sci-Fi-Vision for our second
It's
show for
Sig's
August
birthday.
20th. It's what is it?
Sig's birthday. It's his birthday.
Oh, oh, it's his birthday. Yeah, that's true. It is in here. But
He's getting pampered.
he is. He is. But welcome to our show for tonight. Thank you if you have joined us. If you missed our show earlier at 8, we had our interview with Jane Luke, who plays Maureen on the Institute. You can still restream that in our live stream tab. Other than that, make sure you check out all our other videos and all that good stuff, and like and subscribe to the channel, and check out our Discord, which I'll put the link there, which has our schedule and everything. After today, because unfortunately Revival's done for a bit, we don't have anything until Saturday night at midnight. We have our watch party for the Institute, and then our season finale live stream for the Institute is at 11 on Sunday night. So yeah, that's when we'll be back. So please make sure you join us again then. But if you are here now, we are going to do the third episode of Wednesday, which, yeah, when thing is getting pampered. You're right. So did you like the third episode? What did you think of this one, Scarlet?
I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I think the first two were really solid, and I like them better than this one, but it's building some plot line up.
That's fair. I don't know that I necessarily like the first one's better. I'd have to really think about it. I mean, I've liked all of them, but I don't know. This is a show that I feel like you can watch this way, or you can watch them, binge them. Like, I don't feel like I have to like rush to see them all, but I kind of would like to, in a way, watch them all at once. But it's nice to be able to stretch it out a bit, and be able to do one a week, so we're not going crazy here. But yeah, I don't know, I kind of like this one. There's only four seasons, 4 episodes of this half of the season, right? Is that, am I talking to myself? Do you know, or do you not know? I'm not sure if Scarlett's having audio issues. I know we were having issues earlier. Maybe she can't talk back. I don't know. Can you hear me, Scarlett? Yeah, it looks like she's having problems. Well, that's okay. When you get it fixed, we'll continue our conversation. But I think there is 4 and 4, I believe. So yeah, so there's only one more before the break, before the new set of episodes. But the new set of episodes come out on the 3rd, so it's not that far off that we have to actually wait to see the rest of the season. But yeah, I like it. I like that there's like a lot of I don't know, like known guest cast in it. Like, I didn't expect so many people to pop up that I recognize this season, and I know there's more in the back half too.
Like Anthony Michael Hall.
Yeah, like Anthony Michael Hall, and I've seen some Billy Piper, and I saw some previews of some of the other people in some of the trailers. Were you having audio issues? Because I couldn't. Okay, I figured. I don't know. StreamYard's been kind of
like Anthony Michael Hall has kind of been he was in Edward Scissorhands as well.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that. Yeah.
You've never seen Edward Scissorhands?
No, I said it's been forever since I've seen it. No, I've seen it multiple times. I own it somewhere. I really like Edward Scissorhands. But yeah, Anthony Michael Hall, Billy Piper, the one who Steve Buscemi, I was trying to think of what his name was, who plays Dort. And like I said, I know that there's more that pop up. It's got a lot of big cast members. Yeah. So and obviously, like, I mean, Christina Ricci is pretty important. Yeah. And there was last season too. But yeah, and we get her in this episode. But yeah, I've seen, like I said, I've seen previews, and there's some other bigger names coming too in the back half. But now that when I say back half, I think of Institute in the second half of the season. As I say that, I laugh. but yeah, I don't know. I probably a lot of people want to be in it. It's a fun show. I continue to. I think one of the things I like about the show is just kind of the style, the Tim Burton part of it, because it's so weird, but you know, it's it's Tim Burton. I mean, it's its own thing, you know. Um, Sometimes it gets a little weird.
Hmm.
Like I don't know that I needed as much of like the Morticia and Gomez stuff that was in this episode, but that's really the only thing that's a little much for me. The rest of it, I really like the whole Tim Burton thing. So
Yeah, it's
yeah.
really weird because I feel like the actor playing Pugsley is more Gomez than Louis. What's his name? Louis Gussman as Gomez.
Oh, you think the kid is? That's funny.
Yeah, he's almost like a little Gomez, but I don't know. I don't know if they just Morticia and Gomez just don't have as much chemistry as say Angelica Houston and Raul Julia or can't remember the ones from the TV show. Jennifer Aniston's dad and the woman that played Morticia.
Oh, yeah, I don't
The guy who
remember,
played
but I know what you mean.
the guy who played Gomez in TV show is Jennifer Aniston's dad.
Yeah, I know who you mean, but anyway, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, the one that plays Pugsley though is kind of young to play him. That's the only thing. Like I don't know, and I don't know who would play Morticia, but
No, I'm not
yeah, I don't
saying
know.
she should play Gourmet. Gomez. Why do I keep saying
Well, yeah, I
Gomez?
figured you meant with a different woman. I just
Gomez. No, I mean, this his mannerisms and everything remind me more of a Gomez. You know, I mean, he is his, father's son.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just that's really my only negative is sometimes I find them a little too
Hmm.
much. But I
But
mean, it's
I
not
do
a
like the
big
gags that like in this episode that Gomez was in, like with the shower
yeah.
scene.
Yeah, that was really funny. And there was a lot of different homages in this episode too, because you had like the Shining type thing with the zombie trying to come through the door that was kind of Jack Nicholson a
Blur.
little bit. Yeah, and then also I noticed whenever they were pulling Lurch out and wheeling him out, it looked just like in Hannibal. The way they had him all his mouth
Yeah,
covered and
Silence of the
everything.
Lambs. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, well, yes. Sorry, Silence of the Lambs. That's what I meant. So yeah,
Well, all of it.
they kind of put in a bit of horror movie stuff there. But yeah, it's been good. But that's really my only, and I don't even want to say complaint because it's not like I hate that part or anything. It's just that's really my only negative is sometimes they're just a bit much. But otherwise, I really like the show and I really like the style. It always looks really good no matter what, you know. Um, you can't deny that Tim Burton has got his own style, that's for sure.
Hmm.
And I don't know why I have that's actually the second picture. That's the first picture. So we already know that they have redecorated their cabin. And or not their cabin, their lodge or whatever it is. It's not a cabin, but they've made it red. It was pink, so it looks a lot better.
But
But even
Christina Ricci's
like
character lived there, right? And that's why it was pink.
yeah. But I mean, like even the fireplace, look, it's like tree roots. It's really cool. It kind of looks like a skull face too, a little bit. I don't know. I just like all the designs in here, and it's got like all that kind of gothic vibe. But yeah, Morticia and Gomez feel bad because they forgot Thing's birthday, so they're getting him this massage from this person. I don't know. I don't know if they're famous in massages or what it is, but they got them to come down there for Thing because they have a thing for disembodied body parts, so they were willing to come down, and yeah, they're giving him a spa day in order to make up for it. You're right. Yeah, we were saying that earlier. Christina Ricci does enjoy
I like
playing.
that
I
he
know
tried to
she was telling me that earlier. You there?
play.
Hello?
Yeah, I liked it when thing. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you now. That's why I said hello because I didn't know if you heard what I said.
Okay. Well, I say something and then you don't say anything, and then I
Then
don't know if
I
you can
think
hear me.
I'm thinking maybe the audio's going out again. We were having trouble with it earlier, because Karen couldn't even get in the chat, so, or in the StreamYard, so something's being wacky. But I'm trying to hear when I do hear you, I answer you. So sorry. Say what you were trying to say. I'll be quiet a second.
Thing was trying to flirt with the manicurist.
Oh yeah, like touching her hand and stuff with his fingers. That was funny. I enjoyed that. Bit weird, but funny nonetheless. But yeah, they screwed up, and he didn't get his birthday, so now they're I guess making up for it. And then Morticia is telling her husband that she doesn't know why, but for some reason she just felt the need to call her mother and ask her to donate for the gala at the school. And we know that that's because Bianca whammied her with the siren song in the last episode. So yeah, she doesn't remember it, but she's trying to get her to donate, and she still doesn't get along with her mother. She makes a comment about how she makes everything torturous, and Gomez is like, because she has a high threshold for pain, and Gomez is like, I find that intoxicating. So yeah, that's where this is kind of a little bit much for me, but it's still funny. So yeah, while they start dancing, doing the tango there, I think, Wednesday is trying to break into the cottage to take the spell book back that her mother stole. I think it was really obvious that it was her, and obviously her mother knew it right away. But
it was a squeaky door.
Yeah, there was a squeak. Hold on one second. I gotta
spooky.
Yeah, sorry, I gotta get my dog's blanket. Give it to her. Sorry. My dog had to get her other tooth pulled today. She's been having a lot of problems.
Oh,
but at least now, I think all her infected teeth are out now, thankfully, because she had one more that wasn't clearing up. So the vet pulled it. So yeah, Wednesday tries to sneak in, and Morticia completely expected it. Hi, Dieter. Thanks for dropping by. So yeah, she expected it, and she's like, no, you're not getting it. And then they go into this conversation about Salem witch trials and how she liked these stories as a kid. But it's really just because she wants to plead her case to Morticia. And she explains, I need to be able to have the powers because I know Enid's going to die and she's going to blame me. And she goes through the whole thing and says that she's mastered her powers. And she's like, well, that just proved to me you're not ready because you haven't mastered your powers. She's basically like, you're full of shit and you're not getting it back. Was how I took that scene, right? So yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what do you think about her not giving it back? I mean, do you think that she's doing the right thing? Because like I see Wednesday's point of view, but she doesn't want anything to happen to Wednesday. And I'm assuming is her sister dead or just went crazy?
I assume her sister's crazy but alive.
Okay, that's kind of what I thought.
And I think that even if she takes the book away from Wednesday, I don't think she's going to damage it at all. She may.
I don't.
She's threatened to, but I don't think so. It's too much of a grimoire to, just destroy it.
Yeah, it's a family thing. Yeah, I definitely think even though she won, I highly doubt she's going to burn it. But she doesn't want anything to happen to her daughter, and she's not willing to take the chance. And of course, Wednesday is not happy about that. And, she's a teenager, so she gets pissed off. But she's got to find another way to do it. So that's when she thinks, well, I'll just go, solve the case in the normal way. And then poor Gomez expected sex. And yeah, definitely is not in the mood after arguing with her daughter. So that was not going to happen. And then this episode is Call of the Woe. I still wonder if eventually they're going to run out of woes,
I don't know. It's a play on Call of the Wild. I guess I just can keep doing it even with words that don't really rhyme with.
I guess that's true. That doesn't sound like it. It's just starts with the W. So I guess that really is about all they need. So she still has the eyeball, and she's still trying to figure out what's going on and hasn't been able to. And Enid is busy freaking out because her bikini is missing that she needs for her camping trip to that she needs like new outfits for every part of the day, and she's like, having her normal teenage girl meltdown. And I love that Wednesday's just like, didn't you let such and such borrow it? And
Yeah.
then whenever Agnes
Well, I mean,
pops
I also like that she said that the bikini top hid itself in shame because it's a
oh,
zebra bikini top.
she did say that, but then she had things like, do you know where did that person really borrow? And she's like, I don't know, I just what'd she say? She
He
says,
needed less
uh,
decibels in the room.
yeah, she wanted to lower the decibels so she could think.
Yeah.
And so that was funny. And then you find out Agnes took it, and she's like, make it disappear again. So she was happy she took it. But yeah, I don't know how to feel about Agnes. I don't know. How do you feel about Agnes? I get like an
She's kind of like Wednesday's Wendy, really. When
kind
we were
of,
talking
yeah.
about like those unhappy meals.
Yeah. I don't know, like part of me gets really annoyed with her and doesn't like her, but I think you're supposed to. And I like how she's helped her. She
Mhm.
has been very helpful and very smart. I
So
guess I
so what
don't love that she tried to hurt Enid. Sorry, go ahead.
what group of people is she with? Because she can make herself disappear and reappear. I don't know what student group that is.
That's a good question.
Because I mean, we had the vampires and the werewolves and the sirens and the Da Vinci's. I thought she was a Da Vinci, but she can make herself disappear. I mean, maybe that's the magician one, like magician-y.
I don't know.
Make
I'm
things
looking
float with
to
your
see.
mind, make yourself disappear.
Yeah, I was looking to see if we if there's like a list of them somewhere. I was looking to see if I could find it. Wednesday, what group is Agnes? Maybe we can find out that way. She is a vanisher. Well, there you go. I had not heard of vanishers, but
Yeah,
apparently
I
do
haven't
you have?
heard of that in the series, huh?
Yeah, that's interesting. So they added something new. I wonder, I mean, was it in there before, or did they add it just because they needed somebody who could go invisible, right?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Did they just add avians as well?
That's a good point. Yeah, I don't know. But apparently there's more of them than we know about, I guess, is
The lesser
the
known ones, as they say.
yeah. But yeah, she has been smart with what she's found out and been able to help her. But she basically is hanging around trying to find out what Wednesday needs, and she did steal the bathing suit, which made Wednesday happy.
Slurp.
Um, Slurp, yeah, they give him like a dog food bowl, right?
He's my favorite
Uh,
character.
no,
Slurpee.
yeah, I think I like this scene. I think it's great. I'm sad
See,
he's looking for more.
Puzzly looks Gomez-y, and this the
He
way
does
he
there
looks.
as he
The
gets older.
smirk on
Yeah,
his face.
yeah. Um, so Pugsley thinks that the mystery meat is what's making his brain grow back. I mean, I'm going to assume that Slurp's brain growing back is from him eating people because they don't know he ate that driver's ed teacher.
That's true.
So I'm assuming that's why. And even later, he's like acting more human when he picks up an axe, or more alive when he picks up an axe and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming that that's what that is. And when he says "bra," I do think he's looking for brains. But yeah,
Bruh. His first word.
yeah. But yeah, his brains are regenerating. So I mean, that makes sense. He eats people. He comes back. Eugene there gets his corpse slug. This zombie design though is wacky, right? And he's got that tongue.
Oh
The tongue is
yeah.
creepy as hell.
Giraffe's
Um,
tongue.
yeah, it does kind of look like a giraffe's tongue, a black tongue.
Oh yeah.
Um, but it tries to eat Eugene, and thankfully Gomez zaps it again. But he thinks that it'll just stay there because it knows it has something good and it's getting fed. And yeah, I don't think it would have stayed there necessarily. But I love that he's like, whatever they're doing, like he's his friend. To be fair, Pugsley doesn't have a lot of friends, so he needs the zombie.
Yes.
So then, um, Wednesday goes to Galpin's funeral, and obviously that's Tyler's father. That's the sheriff that was killed in the last episode. And the only ones that have gone are director. I'm trying to find what her name is because I don't remember her name. But Dr. Fairburn, sorry, not director, and Sheriff Santiago are the only ones that have gone to the funeral. Now, Wednesday makes a point of saying that something about murderers go to see the person dead.
Yeah.
I kind of think that this scene to me was implying that it's one of them. And I kind of think it's Dr. Fairburn. I just, for whatever reason, think it could be because we don't know. I mean, the sheriff was around in the other season. So she was like there at the end or whatever last year, right? At least I got that opinion. I couldn't remember for sure, but it sounded like it.
Yeah, she's been there. I think she's been there since the beginning.
Yeah, so I'm kind of assuming that it's the other one. Although Kimberly earlier said, which I hadn't even thought of, that kind of makes more sense if you skip the idea that she said they come to watch, that it could be her assistant, that one that is from Dollhouse or whatever, the Dollhouse, that works at the hospital. That could be the case too. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Welcome
too.
from
Yeah, that woman. I don't remember her name, but that would make sense too. But yeah, the sheriff leaves, and she does say, Dr. Fairburn does say that Tyler had her come because he wanted to make sure his father was absolutely dead there. So that's why she came. The new sheriff kind of got roped into coming. And I like that she makes a comment here to Wednesday. She says that, I didn't get exactly what she said, but she said something like about that Tyler would send her down rabbit holes. And she said it doesn't take years of police work to see that. And then Wednesday says something like it didn't take it wasn't police work that, I don't know if it was that captured Tyler or that knew he was a hide. But she's like, it wasn't police work that did that. It was me. For her sarcasm. So I like that. But she also, when she is talking alone to Dr. Fairburn, she tells her about her theory that it's an avian. And there are, according to the doctor, there are no avians at no patients that are avians at Willow Hill. But that doesn't mean that there's no people that work there. Like I said, maybe some of them are avians, her or her assistant, whatever. But she does admit to Wednesday that Tyler's dad came to visit him, and he basically flipped out when that happened, which is kind of weird. And I'm not sure what that means, but maybe we'll hopefully find out. And then she sees the crow again, the blind crow. I don't know though, because as much as I say I think it's Dr. Fairburn, there's also part of me that wonders if it's possible this bird is like a shapeshifter. I mean, we know that girl that helped Agnes was a shapeshifter. Can they shift into animals, or is that maybe what the avian can do, is shift into a bird and fly? Because I got the opinion the bird was watching them, so that's why I thought like maybe this bird is actually a person. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, usually with shape shifting, it's all the way. I mean, humans are animals too, so you would think they'd be able to do animals as well as humans.
Maybe, but if
That's
it is
my logical reasoning.
Right, but if it is somebody, it clearly can't be Fairburn because she's there. So, but I don't know. Do you think there's somebody, like this bird is somebody, or do you think it's like working for somebody? Because I had kind of thought that
it could be Heather from Resident Alien.
Yeah, it's Resident Alien. Because I kind of at the beginning thought that it was just like the person was sending the crows. But this scene made me think that it's possible that it's actually somebody who shapeshifted into the crows. So yeah, I don't know, but it makes me think that somebody is watching them at any rate, right? Paying attention.
It could be Matophilia.
Yeah. Oh
yeah. I haven't seen her yet.
Yeah, but if she had Wednesday's power though, right? So I don't know that she could do something with birds, could she? Because they only have one power, right? I mean, isn't that kind of the point?
Yeah, but I didn't think they all had the same power.
Right, but Ophelia
Was
has
that
her
mentioned?
power. Right, but I thought Ophelia's her aunt, right? Isn't that who you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I thought from what they've said that Ophelia could see the future, like Wednesday could.
Oh, okay. I guess I didn't get any reference for that.
Okay, well, the fact that Morticia keeps saying she doesn't want her to end up like her, I assumed that that meant she had the same power, but I don't know. I mean, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's kind of how
Oh,
I've
I thought
taken it.
she meant mad, ending up mad.
Yeah, ending up mad, but I thought it was because she used the power. Oh, you're saying it could just be that she used a power before she was ready, not necessarily that power, I guess.
Yeah, like with the book. Like that's why she's keeping the book away from her.
Okay. Yeah, that's possible too. I just assumed that it meant she went crazy from the same power. That was what I automatically assumed. But yeah, I guess it doesn't
Mm.
have to be. Yeah, I'd like to, I hope we do get to see her aunt. They've mentioned her so much, so it would make sense that if we did, but that, who knows if we will or not. Either way, that's a creepy ass crow that they keep showing that has some, significance, right? Then we also have Bianca here, who has used her siren song to get into the hotel to get a room to go see her mother, who is staying there. And so she has rescued her mother from a cult. Her mother married some guy, Gideon, who married her in order to use her siren song to steal people's money. And she broke her out because she said she'd either end up in jail or in a body bag, and she got her out of there. Um, and it shows on the news that somebody is arresting everybody at the Morning Song compound, which is where her mother would have been. And I got the opinion from it that that was because Bianca like called the cops on him. At least that was how I took it. That she got him in trouble. She's trying to get him arrested so that way her mother will be completely free of him. I don't know. I feel like. Do you think there's going to be more to this story? Because that guy, I don't know who. I can't think of who it is, but I know like
Yes.
he's familiar. So he's somebody, right? That's probably going to have a bigger part. Because otherwise, I kind of
Yeah.
wonder like why this story is important. Like it feels very disjointed from the rest of the show, so I feel like there has to
Hmm.
be a purpose. Um,
Yes.
and I think that that guy is going to show up again. I'm going to see if I could see his name in the credits. I definitely recognized him on the TV. I just offhand I can't think of who it is, and I probably won't be able to find it. But I thought, hey, look, yeah, it's not on the main page. So, but yeah, I'm just assuming that story is gonna join up with the rest of them. And then we have them back at the school. Those are crazy ice creams and stuff these kids get. Like, look how many
Oh yeah.
freaking marshmallows and gingerbread cookies and all kinds of shit on them. They look good. So we find out that Wednesday asks her, but here Agnes had not only stolen Galpin's phone, but she unlocked it because she had her friend shapeshift to look like him. And that's how she was able to, unlock it by using his face. I thought that was pretty cool and pretty smart to do. And she stole, like, there's the girl that did it. She's stolen this whole box of evidence. So all stuff that hopefully Wednesday can use to figure out who killed him. But that's why they couldn't find the stuff, because Agnes stole it. So she goes to look on her phone. She kicks Agnes out again for like the 50th time. She's so mean to Agnes. I still don't know that I like Agnes, but yeah, she's not so nice to Agnes and her friend. But this is here when she plays this message. That's the guy that had also been killed by the crows, Carl Bradbury, that he was the one that was killed right before Galpin, that called Galpin, which is why they're missing the phone. But he says that the evidence is safe at the bullpen. And she makes this comment that they're not working at the police station anymore. So how would they have the bullpen? And then she finds at this cabin they were calling the bullpen. So she's like, okay, I have to go here to get the evidence. And that is her point of where she's headed. Except, of course, it just happens to be where the camping trip is happening that she didn't want to be a part of. So now she has to join them in order to try to find out whatever is down there. I mean, why she couldn't just ask Lurch to take her, I'm not sure, but I don't know. Maybe he was sick of chauffeuring her around. I don't know. But it's just one of those things. Like, of course, it's in the same area. So yeah, she's gonna go down to Camp Jericho with everybody to see if she can find the information that she needs. Then we have this scene with Ajax trying to talk to Enid, and it's very uncomfortable. And Bruno comes up and helps her with her luggage, her luggage, and also the teacher
kind of. Yeah, but look at what she's got. That's like the ultimate right there.
Yeah, and it had like, I forget what it was, not barbecue sauce, but something like that.
Yeah, some steak sauce, a shot of steak sauce.
That's it. Yeah. On that rainbow
the werewolf special.
Yeah, I guess maybe.
I mean, have you ever gone to a boba tea place? Because sometimes boba tea places will put like cookies and stuff on top of your boba.
I'm wondering if what is boba tea? Because I'm actually kind of wondering if that's what I've had before. Because when I was at the Harry Potter park with Karen, we got one and shared it. We got a Gilly water, and it had I want to say yogurt. They weren't yogurt, but I can't think of the right. But they were like these
tapioca balls.
Tapioca, that's what it was. Tapioca. Yeah. That was so disgusting. Is that what boba is?
No, you don't like that? I don't really like it.
No. I wonder if that's what that was boba. Yeah, that was disgusting.
That was boba. And they give you a big straw so you can suck up those those balls with the straw.
No. Do you like it? Have you tasted it?
Oh yeah. I think it's good.
Oh, I thought it was disgusting. I went back to the butterbeer after that. It was like no more. I mean, I wanted to try it, but it was like, no, thank you. So yeah, I could do without that. But that ice cream or whatever that is looks pretty good though. Although it's probably
I think it's supposed to be a coffee way down there. Coffee. I think it's a coffee. Yeah.
With a lot of stuff on top of it.
Yeah, with some strawberries and some other stuff. What?
It's probably styrofoam and glue though. The little bubbles are good. No, they're not. They're nasty muncher.
Don't get it here. Oh, luncher munchers here.
In your mouth. They explode in your mouth. It's not a good thing. I don't know. I didn't like it, but to be fair, I don't like a lot of things.
I really like ubi boba, but it's really hard to find, and it's like a sweet yam. It's pretty good, but it's hard to find. I can find taro too. Those are my favorites.
Maybe
they're hard to find.
If they were flavored different, maybe I would have liked them. I don't know, but the flavor that they were,
they're probably acquired taste. I mean, like Thai tea is the same. Like you get a Thai iced tea, they have a little tapioca balls at the bottom. Delicious.
Yeah. The thing is this was water. Like, I mean, I don't know that it was actually water, but it was called Gilly water. But I don't think it was tea. I can't remember exactly.
Oh, so it's this water with balls in the bottom?
Well, it probably wasn't actually water, but it definitely wasn't tea. It was years ago. I can't even remember, but it looked like a water bottle with balls of tapioca. It was, at any rate, it was not good. And it was not worth whatever it was, $8 it cost to taste. I went back to the butterbeer. The butterbeer is good. So I'll just stick with the butterbeer.
Yeah, that seems like it'd be really sweet.
It is. The frozen's a lot better. If you get the regular, it's like way sweeter. The frozen kind of cuts back on the sweetness. I found out though, because I was watching they had a special on Epic Universe today, yesterday, I guess I DVR'd it on NBC. That's like a preview of the new parks down at Universal.
Oh, really? I'm gonna have to look that up and see if I can see it because I like to, I've been watching a few videos.
Yeah, it's probably on demand, and I'm thinking it's going to be on Peacock because it advertised there's a documentary coming up on Peacock too with all this stuff. Mm-hmm. But I can't remember for sure if it was in that or if it was in some of the other Universal Park videos I started watching because I was looking at clips, remembering how fun it was and wishing I had the money to go back. But they have apparently hot butterbeer now and clotted cream. I think it was butterbeer. I don't know. I've had the ice cream and I've had the butterbeer and the frozen butterbeer. Although they only have soft serve in the butterbeer. I like hard ice cream, so
Yeah.
that kind of stunk. But otherwise, I like butter. Oh, and they have butterbeer fudge. See, they didn't have a lot of that when we went, but a lot of that was like new stuff. So yeah. But sorry, I'm getting off topic. I was gonna say though, that's probably like styrofoam and glue though, and paint.
Don't
You
give
know.
away the illusion.
Well, that's what it looks like.
It'd be really melty. It'd just start melting everywhere.
Yeah, it'd be funny if they gave them something real and it just went everywhere, right? Well,
This looks like
it's
frosting.
it does. Well, it's like whenever, like when we were talking to, which I got to get that interview up, but when we were talking to Vigo, who was talking about how many times he had to eat cake and everything in the Institute,
Yeah.
After a while, it's no matter how good it tastes, it probably isn't, for most people, probably isn't good. I mean, he's a little kid, so I guess he probably enjoyed it.
Well, I mean, it was good. Carrot cake was at least a good choice for it.
Yeah, out of all cake, I guess carrot cake is the least.
That's at least the health food of the cakes.
Yeah, and at least not quite as sweet. But yeah, the teacher kind of tries to save her from having to talk to Ajax. I guess I didn't really think about it until towards the end of this episode, whenever Ajax finally asked her, he's like, how long have we been broken up? I thought she kind of like didn't, I don't know. I thought she just kind of like still liked both of them. But I guess the point is like she knew she wanted to break up with them, but wouldn't tell him because she didn't want to hurt him, which was actually like way meaner than just telling him how she felt, that poor guy's been following him around thinking that he's still her boyfriend and she's, kissing that other guy. So yeah.
And leaving gifts for her.
And yeah, he's leaving gifts for her too.
Like a raccoon. Or once he says like a raccoon.
Raccoon, yeah. So yeah, she needs to tell the poor guy.
Yeah, it's kind of mean.
It is. So Enid comes to talk to Wednesday, Agnes comes to talk to Wednesday. Enid isn't happy because
or appears. I guess she just appears, right?
Yeah, she appears. She was listening in again. They got to be careful around her. But Enid, for good reason, doesn't like her because she tried to help her or tried to kill her. And Wednesday's like, well, she failed, so she's an amateur.
Yeah. So you don't have to worry about her.
Yeah, but Enid's getting a little jealous there. But she has, information about where they need to go to the cabin. So she gives it to Wednesday. And yeah, Wednesday is happy that she's found what she needs, but she still treats her like shit. But she got the info she needs. And yeah, she kind of has some arguments with Enid there. And then Dort asks Wednesday why she decided to go to the camp. And I don't know, she makes some comment about somebody might die that night and that would be a good thing. I don't know, some sarcasm again. But she is going to camp. And like I said, why Lurch couldn't take her, I don't know. They destroy the sign on the way in, but they're at their Camp Jericho. And then she catches her brother pulling in this coffin, which obviously Slurp is in. And also that while he's doing this song is playing. It's like I Walked with a Zombie.
Yeah, it's a good song. Yeah. Roxy Erickson.
Yeah, it fit very well.
Yeah.
And she also makes a comment. She said something like, I didn't get a chance to write it all down, but she said something like that I was attempting to exsanguinate, but you're not bloodless. I don't know. I missed part of that. It's some thing she said to her brother, but he's not quite all bloodless. I don't know. But she sees him taking this coffin and he just lies and says it's full of things that they're going to
gasoline.
Fireworks and shit, which really we find out that he's using as he's going to put them like around around Slurp. So if he gets out, they'll find out. And he's sneaking it in and he gets Lurch to help him get it in. But we also have There's Lurch there. We also
This
have
goth queen.
yes, Goth Queen, Morticia, and there's Gomez.
I need to
The
dress
thing
in the summertime like this. This is my
Yeah, I
goal.
know, right? I love her little tiny parasol. And the thing that I think is funny is her hair is done like Wednesday,
Yeah.
um, which
But
I
I
think
like
is
that she has a little veil too, and that would keep like the bugs away, and I think that's a plus.
yeah, yeah. She looks like she's dressed for a high class funeral though. I don't
Mm.
know, but yeah,
Again,
they
fashion
they
goals.
have fashion goals. But yeah, they have volunteered to be chaperones at the camp, and of course, yeah, neither Pugsley nor Wednesday is very happy about this. But Gomez thinks that he can bond with his son, and he thinks that Morticia can talk to Wednesday and they can get along, which is, not going to happen.
I like that she has the tiniest parasol.
She does, like not one that's actually usable, but it's cute. No black parasol. I don't know, Muncher. That stuff grosses me out. Sorry. So they're going camping. We know this, and they all have like these huge tents. I really thought they were going like camping.
Oh, this
camping,
is the best.
Yeah, they have their pop up goth tent. So
It's
nobody is
beautiful.
going.
I wish I could
around.
camp like this with
Yeah,
a
I
tent.
know. It's like glamping at its finest, right? It's like a cross between glamping and Harry Potter camping.
Yeah. I hope it has 2 stories.
Yeah, it does. I wonder if there's actually like maybe is there like a ladder they can climb up?
Yeah, they can climb up to the top.
Up the top and look out. So meanwhile, Eugene is not happy to find out that he brought Lurch, I keep calling him Lurch, brought Slurp with him.
Mm-hmm. Well, they also brought Lurch.
They brought Lurch too, but he's worried Slurp will do something, and they have to kind of hide him from Pugsley's father. And he again says the thing about like you have to, work together to hide the bodies. He makes jokes, but he's, kind of maybe serious. We're not sure. He also gives Pugsley some trail mix that has toenails and bugs and all kinds of shit in it.
Yeah.
Weird stuff. I want to know, like, if this was filmed at like a real waterfall or if this waterfall is digital, because it was so crazy high that it kind of looked fake, but it also made me think it might be that it actually is a waterfall and that's why they filmed it there, because it's a crazy looking waterfall. Like,
yeah, I might have to watch the rest of this video that I've been watching about the sets of Wednesday. Like they have a whole set that they shot season 1 in a castle, and then they recreated the castle as a set for season 2.
Yeah, they do that sometimes because they can't read.
But a lot of it's real practical, and they had Enid, the actress who plays Enid, running around it and saying things about it. But they were going way into season 4, so I didn't really want to watch a lot of it because they were really talking a little bit in depth about things.
Are they already? I thought it's renewed for season 4 already. I thought it was just renewed for season 3.
No, I meant the not season
or episode
4.
4. You mean episode
yeah, like
4.
episode 4, and even like because they have a podcast too, but the podcast was kind of even going into the relationships between all the women in the Addams family. And I was like, I'm not there yet, and I don't want to know,
And yeah, you got to be careful with spoilers.
Yeah.
That makes more sense though. You said season 4, so I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, sorry. I'm a little tired, Jamie. I have to admit it.
No, that's okay. I just was confused. I was like, did I misunderstand something? What? I mean, it would be nice if it was renewed for season 4, but we haven't heard that yet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's cool. It's renewed for even season 3. I meant like episode 4 and on.
Yeah.
What I hadn't seen. And it's the official podcast too, so it's kind of weird that they're going a little forward with that.
Yeah, I mean, I get them going up to episode 4, but I would think they wouldn't go past that. So that's kind of funny. So Dort is saying they're going to do this every year, and that this is now Camp Outcast, and there's no cell phones or normies. But then Anthony Michael Hall shows up, which I know that's not his name there, Kruger, I think is his name.
Yes.
Who leads this group of I guess Boy Scouts. I don't know what you call them, Boy Scouts, I guess. And he is saying that he has a right to be there, that he has booked out the camp, and that the outcasts shouldn't be there. And you know, Dort also has papers proving that they were booked there. So basically, they double booked and screwed it up. So they're fighting, and he's trying to kick them out. And then Wednesday's like, well, you think you're so great and think you have right to be here. Let's, you know, fight us for it. So they go into this long. I don't know why they didn't just like do capture the flag or something, because that's kind of what it is, right? But they like made this long, complicated
They
thing
have to
about
make
it.
it more complicated than it has to be.
Yeah, but it's called the Color War. And basically, they have these, I don't know, they call them Zephyrs, but they're freaking eggs with smoke in
Yeah,
them.
Zephyrs are weird. I didn't know what a Zephyr was other than a wind.
Zephyr. No, I don't know. They're like eggs with smoke bombs. I don't know. But basically, from what I got out of it, it's like capture the flag. They got to grab the enemy's egg, whatever you want to call it, Zephyr, and then run it to the top of the tower and put it on top of the tripod. They can do it by any means necessary. So
they need to capture their own egg and bring it back, though, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, but the enemy has it. Like, they have to take it from the other group.
Okay.
They each have their opposite one. Hi, Bill. Yeah, it's almost Friday. You're right. Yeah. You do Wednesday on Thursday and or Friday, right? But yeah, that's how I took it to be, that they have to grab their thing from the other team. They have to run it up, but like instead of a flagpole or whatever, they have to run up this tower and put it on the top of the tripods. And whoever gets it there first wins and gets full use of the camp. And they have like a little explanation, and yeah, seems way
like
more
that. I always like a physical, demonstration, a different.
Yeah, but it's a little more confusing than it needs to be. Do you know what's cool though? I didn't notice until now. Like, look how the outcasts are. Like, one of them's a wolf, one of them has a ponytail.
That's probably it. Yeah.
Yeah, but like the green ones are like all exactly the same, but they're like all little separate. That's funny. Yeah. But yeah, so they're going to fight, and of course, you know, he thinks his people are going to win. Now, I wanted to ask you about this because I don't know. I didn't get a chance to look it up. But this is what confuses me. Caliban, Thisbe, and Ophelia. Why are they different colors?
That's the different dorms that they're in.
Okay.
Yeah, it confused me too, and I realized because Wednesday's in the Ophelia dorm.
Okay, I was going to say, plus we know Eugene's in Caliban. Now that you said that, I remember that.
And, you know, Enid's also has Ophelia shirt. I kind of figured it out from that because I got confused too.
Yeah, but they're also in the wolf group or whatever too.
Yeah.
But, okay, because I wondered, because I saw Puck and Ophelia, and it was like, oh, okay, well, maybe it has something to do with, Shakespeare. I don't know.
Well, the Puck one would be probably good for the sirens. Let's have a little.
Yeah. It's also kind of like even houses. Like, it looks like Puck's a snake and Thisbe's a lion.
Oh, I thought it was a goat with a pan flute.
Oh, maybe it looks like a snake to me. This one,
okay.
Ophelia's a flower. I don't know. Anyway, they all got different shirts, but they want to be on the team even though they're not wolves. Now, the Nightshades is the organization. The Nightshades, that was like the secret society from last season, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to make sure when they talked about it, I was a little confused.
I can see a snake and a goat in that thing.
I don't know. You'd have to look at the promo.
It's like when you look at that one thing and it's a young lady at a mirror, or it's an old lady. It kind of has that feeling to me.
Yeah, it can be either or, right?
Yeah, pretty much. A duck or a rabbit.
Yeah. So even Wednesday is going to help, probably because she wants to beat these guys' asses, and she's like, yeah, game on. That's basically what it is. Game on. I wonder if there's like some kind of joke in his patches. I feel like
I took a picture of them to look and see, but I couldn't see them really well.
Just because I feel like it's going to have something funny. They're Phoenix Cadets, something Vermont. There's a bow and arrow, a canoe, camp leader, a bear.
Well, these probably just different. They look like legit Boy Scout patches.
Yeah, they do. I don't see anything. There's a
anything really weird.
Mule swim. Binoculars, Phoenix, scribe, leader. Yeah, I don't see anything. Although that kind of looks like I don't know. Anyway, so they think they're gonna win. So they start playing, and the other team kind of cheats, but to be fair, they said like no rules, so they could cheat too. But yeah, see, the Wednesday's team has the other teams. Exactly.
Yeah.
So they shoot a bow and arrow into Ajax's hat, so it knocks it off, and he becomes Medusa. I don't know what I even call it. Medusified. His snakes come out.
Medusified.
Right
Gorgonized.
Gorgonized.
He's
Yeah,
been
Gorgonized.
gorgonized.
He becomes Gorgon. His hair is
I thought
Gorgon.
it was all about the eyes. I guess it's the snakes that cause the stoning and not the eyes.
Well, I think it's the eyes of the snakes, maybe, right? I don't know.
Oh, I thought when Medusa was her eyes, so if he ran around wearing like sunglasses, he'd be fine. But I guess in this case, it's the snakes that
you're right.
The gorgonizing powers.
Yeah, no, you're right. In mythology and stuff, it's generally the eyes because they like you don't look at it, but you can look at the snakes. And yeah, you're right. I don't know, but in here, it's apparently the snakes. But he's like, no, look away. And of course, the other guy gets turned to stone. Although you would think if he has the power to turn somebody to stone, it'd be kind of helpful if he could undo it. But I guess he got away.
Is that always temporary? Because he did stone himself, and then it was like a temporary thing.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's temporary. My question is it temporary because he's a teenager, or is it always temporary? I don't know.
I don't know.
But either way, they think they won, and they're like, yay, they grab the Zephyr or whatever. Meanwhile, they're trying to think of a plan. And when I had looked up stuff, it said that I missed the part that I guess they had earplugs in, so they couldn't hear her. I don't know. I missed that part somewhere. But
they had headphones on.
Okay.
She did say they had headphones on, so she couldn't siren them. Like organized. Siren's a verb.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Yeah. But they set off some kind of gas bomb, and Eugene, who I would think Eugene's kind of like this wimpy guy you didn't expect to be helpful, right? But he like uses his power to make all the bees start to sting people, and that's awesome. And it works.
Yeah, have you ever seen the movie Phenomena that has Jennifer Connelly, a really young Jennifer Connelly? It's a Dario Argento movie, and she has the power to control bugs.
I don't.
It reminds me of that.
I was thinking of powder, and that's something else. But yeah, no, I don't think I have not one that could control bugs. But either way, they start stinging them, and they shoot off their flares, so they think that the other team is winning. And Wednesday's kind of like, we got to do something. So she shoots an arrow directly to the tower. I forget. How did she get the egg, though? Oh, they got it whenever they were being stung. Although now that I'm looking at it, what did she do with the egg thing? It's got to be on her, right?
She got a pocket somewhere, I think.
I guess so.
She has a knapsack on, doesn't she?
Oh, yeah, it's in her backpack, probably. That makes more sense, actually. Thank you. That was a dumb statement that I made.
No, that's okay. Being a gothy person myself, I have a lot of black on black clothing, so it all kind of blends together.
It does. I didn't even think about that. Hers is not the same color as Enid's at all, is it? She's got like a totally black shirt instead of.
She's allergic to color.
She's allegedly allergic to color. She gothified the uniform. That's awesome. Yeah. I didn't even notice that he said that.
I wish she really was allergic to color. Like if she touched that purple thing, she'd be like, "Oh, my hands, they burn."
Yeah, that's funny. But no, she gets this idea. She shoots a bow and arrow directly to the tower, and somehow makes herself a zip line. Goes all the way across it, kicks the guy out over, knocks his egg thing on the ground that explodes in powder, and she.
There's a lot of ends, like Nautilus End, Nevermore End.
Yeah. The other one was the other team in N, or was it a different?
It was a P. It's Phoenix.
Phoenix. Okay, I was gonna say I didn't think it would be an N. There's a lot of obviously purple and green in this episode because their color was purple. But yeah, so she won. They won fair and square, and of course he's not okay with that, and he's not going to let it go. But for right now, they don't know that. And I love this
little tiny tent.
Yeah, I know. She's got a little Wednesday tent. And she is going to sneak away, but she gets caught by Dort here, principal, who asked her about the bonfire. And no, they've showed this video in the promo. I don't know how many times. I mean, even I've seen it, and I didn't watch that many of the trailers. But where he says that she might get FOMO, fear of missing out, and she says no, she has phobia, fear of being included. She doesn't want nothing to do with it. But he does thank her for standing up to the other normies, and Yeah, I like that she did that. She is participating, whether she wants to admit it or not. And she helped them again. Maybe didn't save their lives this time, but she saved their integrity, I guess. You
Yeah,
look at
but
it that
she
way.
has to stay there in order to do what she wants to do with the murder mystery.
That too. That too.
Self.
But yeah. Sorry, go ahead. What?
I said it's kind of self-serving as well.
Yes, yes, of course. So yeah, Kruger's like, we're going to take it back anyway. I don't know how he intended that they were going to cheat and get it back and make it okay that they could actually stay. I mean, they made an agreement, and yeah, I don't know what exactly he intended, but they don't agree with it. They don't really want to do it, but he's kind of saying they have to. So then we have a kumbaya moment with everybody else here, which is, I don't know if that's supposed to really be them singing. It sounds like it could be. I'm curious.
It was supposed to be the music teacher and Morticia singing mainly, but I couldn't figure out who was singing for a while until they had a close up of Morticia, and I'm like, okay, maybe the two of them are supposed to be singing because one of them said, "Oh, you have a beautiful voice" at the end. So
yeah,
I guess that was
it was
supposed to be the thing.
definitely the second one was definitely supposed to be Catherine Zeta-Jones. Whether it really was or not, I don't know. It sounded like it could be. It was hard to tell. But yeah, they're singing Bad Moon Rising, and which is kind of an odd song to sing around the campfire, but but
Especially when you're like, I really don't know why we put this night on a full moon, and then I
I
sing
know I
Bad
was
Moon
gonna,
Rising.
yeah, I know I was going to mention that it works with the werewolves, but I love that earlier and I
But
forgot to
it
mention.
doesn't really work with the werewolves because it didn't wolf out when they were running all fours, and I thought they were going to wolf out, and they did not.
They did not. No, no, I mean the song works with the werewolves, right? Them
Yeah.
now, I don't understand that. But yeah, earlier she says to Enid, like basically says, "What idiot scheduled a camping trip on a full moon, like with a bunch of werewolves?" Right?
Mm-hmm.
I would have liked to have seen him wolf out. Yeah, maybe it
I've
isn't
been
quite dark
waiting.
enough. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it needs to be darker. Who knows? But either way, they're having their kumbaya moment where when Wednesday is sneaking into this cabin. Um, and this cabin so reminds me of the cabin from this video game, and I can't think of the name of it to even say what it is, but this video game I have it's reminding me of.
Alan Wake.
Alan Wake, thank you. It must really look like Alan Wake, right? Because you
Yeah, it
thought the
looks like
same
Alan Wake
thing.
because that's what I imagined. Because the one where you can go into all the memories and everything of the
Uh-huh.
you're playing looks like this.
I love that game. I haven't finished it though. I don't like playing it at night. It freaks me out because I don't like how, if you've played it, I
Mm-hmm.
don't like how like you have to go back to the light to save. I hate games that you can't just save it where you leave off.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I was playing it at night, and so I quit for a while because it kind of freaked me out. And I'm not great at it. But anyway, what is up with that weird chandelier though? Maybe that's part of it. It's like got some kind of creepy folk horror thing that makes me think of Alan Wake.
Oh, those are deer antlers.
Deer antlers. Okay, well it's like a lot. I see. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of deer antlers. That and a stuffed seagull or something.
There was a Russian restaurant I used to go to in San Diego that had chandeliers like that made out of deer antlers.
There are usually not that many deer antlers together, though, are they?
Oh, and that one it was because it was bigger.
This looks like an awful lot tangled together to me, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, she's at the cabin. She finds a mirror and looks behind it. And she finds,
because she sees a little news clipping sticking out of the back.
Yeah, and she finds what is basically, let's be honest, another murder board, right?
Yes. The second word of the week because they had that one in that list.
Yeah. But yeah, a bunch of news clippings of people who have died. They're actually obituaries of other outcasts, and they all have died at Willow Hill, which is where Tyler is. That for some reason he was investigating this. Probably maybe because of what happened to Tyler. Maybe people were being sent there that they were being targeted so they could kill them. I don't know. But there's Julian Mahojas, whoever that is. But there's, I got a picture of it. But anyway, at the top it says Lois. Oh, there it is. You can kind of, I wonder if that stands for something and doesn't actually mean like the name Lois.
Or it's going to be like low 15 or something. Like there's 15, like LO15 or, something like that. It's not going to be a name.
Right. Well, that's why I wondered if it was like an acronym for something.
Yeah, maybe.
It just seems too easy that we're just looking for somebody named Lois, right? That seems too easy.
Yeah.
So anyway, she takes him down, takes him with her, and doesn't know yet what to do, but she wants to find out what's going on. She can't get a vision from him. She does say she needs the book, and she says that she's been asking nicely, and now she's going to try something more pointed. So she's going to do something. And the blind crow is watching her again. And then there's the campfire again. And there's this whole thing with Dort trying to get about her mother to donate again. And she's kind of like, it's not going to happen. He's still pushing it. Yeah, he's trying. And it's funny because what's her name? Is her name Bella? I can't. What's the siren? I forget her name already. What's her name?
I know the actress's name is Joy Sunday, but I can't remember her.
Yeah, Bianca. I wanted to call her Bella. I don't know why. She kind of, keeps trying to push it the other way without doing anything he can yell at her for. She's like kind of doing it, trying to go the other way. So yeah, she finally, Enid finally talks to Ajax. She admits that she likes the other guy and she didn't want to tell him. And he kind of like, you should have told me. And yeah, I felt bad for him because I'm like, he's more upset she lied and that she kept ignoring him rather than just saying, hey, it's over. So I don't blame the poor kid. But he leaves and she's upset. And yeah, she kind of deserves him to be mad at her. She wasn't very nice.
Yeah, but then the best part of that scene is when the bushes come up and it's the campers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And they're like, I kind of feel bad for the Gorgon.
Yeah. That's the other thing I find kind of interesting, like in this show, that all the normies know about them. Like, it's not like a hidden thing that they have, that they're outcasts and stuff and have powers, which I think is interesting.
Yeah, and I feel like the Scoutmaster has an agenda, but I don't feel the Scouts do.
No,
I think they don't really care as much as the Scoutmaster does.
Yeah, I think they're just teens. They don't care either way. But
I thought it was funny that they were just bushes.
Yeah, they had on their hunting gear or whatever with the fake bushes, and then they're like, I kind of feel bad for the Gorgon.
Yeah,
so that was funny. And there's
it has lights.
Tent that now has fancy lights. Yeah. So Wednesday challenges her mother to a blindfolded duel sword fight because this is how they're going to solve the issue of whether she gets Goody's book back.
That's how I solve issues in my family. How about yours?
I know, right? It's the best way. Yeah. So if she wins, her mother has to give her the book. If her mother wins, her mother says she's going to burn the book.
I don't think she's going to burn that book.
I don't think she burns the book. I agree with you. I think that she just is kind of more like, if I win, it's going to be over for now.
Mm-hmm. Or she's going to keep it away from her.
Right. Let her think she burned it, but I don't think she. So they are going to use these little glass hearts that they put on their chest because that somehow makes it not dangerous. They're going to stab each other in the chest.
It's fine. It's fine.
Fine. We won't hurt each other. So yeah, they use. Do they use sword epées? I don't know why I was thinking that.
I think it was really cool. The hearts I thought were really cool. The little glass hearts.
Yeah, that was cool. He's telling them what they're going to do to trick them. And then he goes into the tent and he finds Slurp, who eats his brains.
Oh no!
And Slurp is becoming more alive again because, like I said, he's able to pick up an axe. So I think that he's becoming alive. But that's a great picture there.
So you can get more brains easy with the axe.
Wants more brains. So all the fireworks go off and they're like, uh-oh. Everybody else is looking at the fireworks and they're like, oh shit, what happened to Slurp? We gotta go. So look at those tents though, the shapes of them, like how cool that is. That's like
totally like teardrops.
Yeah, I mean that's just totally a Tim Burton-esque thing. I don't know. It's just cool. That's really like what I really like. And I don't know that I necessarily love the movie, but I love the look of it, is the Alice in Wonderland that Tim Burton did. Because Alice in Wonderland already has like that crazy acid trip thing going on. And then you add in Tim Burton and it's like turned up to 100, right? I love that.
Yes. Hookahs, a lot of mushroom eating. Yeah, I
Yeah, a
feel
lot
like
of
I could just zip that like around that like tear shape and just go in there. It's very
yeah.
lumen. It looks like very
Oh,
lumen
it is.
logo.
It is very lumen. It
And
is
the
very
color too.
I like, you know what else?
Lumen should get some of these.
Yeah, Sweeney Todd. But yeah, they should. They should. They are very luminesque. But yeah, and there are the glass hearts. Although they're supposed to be glass hearts, they look like metal hearts. Were they inside there? They must have been inside them because they're
Yeah, I
like
think
red.
so.
Yeah. So they
What are these other things?
were what?
What are the other things with them? They have these like little gem like things.
I think those are just like the hinges on the chest, aren't they?
Oh, okay.
I think so. I didn't look
Huh.
that close, but that's what they look like to me from seeing it on the other monitor.
Okay.
And yeah, they are epes. They're not swords. I guess maybe they're a little less deadly.
Epes. They're
I don't know if
epes.
you know somebody with one. Well, I mean, you see people fencing with them in a lot of shows, but usually, they have on
Yeah.
like suits so they can't kill each other.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's
But yeah,
different swords you can have in fencing too.
yeah, yeah.
Epes are
So
the least dangerous, so there you go, Jamie. They're the least dangerous, so it's very
okay, so
safe.
they're at least less dangerous than like using a katana or something, right?
Yeah.
Something a little bit less. So yeah, meanwhile, they have come back to find that Slurp has eaten him, and they're like, oh shit. And then Agnes shows up and she's like, I'm gonna help you. That Wednesday was having me do all her lowly things she didn't want to do, which was basically like keep you guys out of trouble. So she's gonna help them take care of it, which I guess taking care of it means going and telling the adults because she doesn't actually do anything. I do you notice that? Like, I mean, granted, it kind of gets out of hand to the point she probably couldn't do anything, but like, I don't actually see her do anything other than tell them she's going to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Unless
I
I
even
miss,
forgot. I even forgot she showed up in this scene
I did too.
because she
But
really didn't do much.
no, she's like, I'll clean it up, and then yeah, I don't know what happened. But while Wednesday is fighting her mother with the swords and throwing knives and stuff, uh,
What's that?
there
The knife by her face.
yeah, I don't know why she threw it. I forget, but she commented why she did. Then we have
Well, that looks
Slurp,
gruesome.
which again, he's able to wield an axe. I feel like the zombie that we saw at the beginning and like 2 episodes ago could not have done that. So I definitely
Well,
think
it's all the mystery meat. The mystery meat is accelerating his growth.
maybe. I still think it's human brains,
Well,
but
it's one of the human brains too. It's a
one
different
of
kind
the
of
two
mystery
or
meat.
both. Maybe it's a combination. You know what though? That picture though. What that makes me think of, those lights behind him kind of look like one of those things you hit with the mallet that goes ding ding
Oh,
ding.
I thought it looked like the Eiffel Tower, and it was giving me Daryl
Strong
Dixon
man.
vibes.
Yeah, it actually kind of does look like the Eiffel Tower too, but it makes me think
Yeah,
of a strongman test at a carnival. Only because he has the axe there.
yeah.
And then meanwhile, Gomez is taking a shower in their, I don't know, part of the lodge. I guess they have this in addition to the tents because clearly this is not part of their glamping tent.
Mm-hmm.
It's in like
That's
a
the best way
cabin.
to camp when you have something like that.
I
There's
know.
some sexy shots.
Yeah. I don't
God,
know
his head
really how
looks huge. I don't know why in this shot it is
it
like
does. It does. You're right. He thinks it's
probably just the way
Morticia.
he's standing.
Yeah, yeah, it probably is. It's just the way they took it. And there
Mm.
is Slurp there with his tongue sticking out, like you
Well,
said.
the
He's
X came through first. There was a shining moment.
yeah, I didn't. That was the best one I got. But
Yeah.
there's this looks like The Shining there, you
Yeah.
know, um, with Jack. Why am I blanking? With you know what I mean with Jack. I'm like with Jack.
Yeah.
What the hell's
With Jack from The Shining,
Yes, I know, but I'm just Jack Nicholson. I couldn't think of his last name. This is
Oh, the character's named Jack too.
oh, it is. Well,
Yeah.
I meant Jack Nicholson. But yeah, his head is through the door. And
But he thinks Morticia's flirting with him.
yeah, and the
Because
thing
he
is,
first he's like X play. Oh, intriguing. X
yeah,
play.
he's licking
Oh,
back. So gross.
licking my back.
Not good. Not good. It's gross.
I love that whole gag.
No, I do too, though. It's funny. And then meanwhile, Dort finds the body. Now, who are these other people? Like, what the hell do they have to do anything? because these
That
were
guy
all,
with the beard?
yeah, like who are they? I didn't
I
even see
don't
them.
know.
Like they're not students, right? Those guys are not students. I don't know what that's about, but he's basically like, run. That was his suggestion. So he was not helpful at all. And they continue to fight, and there she breaks Wednesday's heart, which I'm assuming was
Oh,
only white so we could see it, because it would have made more sense if it was black, but it's
it
white.
was a metaphor.
But
Well,
I like,
I think Bungie's color scheme is white and black, and Morticia's is red and black. So
that's true. Um,
throughout the series,
I love, though, if you look real close at it, I don't know if you can see it on the picture, but it's like got like little arteries and stuff in it too. Like it actually
yeah,
looks,
it's like an actual heart.
yeah, cool. All right, so she wins. And then Wednesday shoots an arrow through the zombie before it can kill Morticia while she's
No, she
busy.
threw her uppy.
Or she
Threw
threw
her
her.
epee, her epee, and it went past Morticia's head.
Okay.
And Morticia thought it was thrown at her, but it was not. It was thrown into Slurpee's head.
Yes, so she saved her. Epee, yeah. Epee. But she threw it, she saved her life, you know. A zombie is pierced, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, the cops come, or the ambulance comes to get it. They pull away the body of Kruger, which, you know, I now that I'm thinking about this and like saying all this, you know how they have The Shining and they have Silence of
Yeah.
the Lambs, and his name's Kruger, and they're
Mhm.
at a camp. Like, come on, they
Mhm.
got more in there too, and I didn't even notice
Yeah,
it.
they got a lot going on in this.
Yeah, there's a lot of horror movie references. But anyway, there he is. There he is. He looks like Hannibal Lecter there. He's been pulled away. But yeah, he doesn't look anything like what's her face. That's why I assume that he's
Well,
been
that's
taken.
what I'm saying. It was kind of a mock-up that you thought that Slurp was going there, and that would be the patient.
Right, but I don't think they're the
Then a
same
mad
person.
reveal.
Yeah, I definitely don't think they're the same person though. Like I see what you mean, but I don't think they are.
You know, I
So
wasn't paying a full attention the first time I watched it, and I was like, wait a second.
yeah, and I'm like, what? Also, there is a different version of Losing My Religion playing here, which totally made me
Yes.
think of Bridgerton the way they played it, and it was like a more like subdued thing.
Oh, did they use
Uh,
modern music in Bridgerton?
yes, and they make it sound like it fits into Bridgerton. I always love when
Okay.
they do
Yeah. Kind
that.
of like
But yeah,
Westworld used to have the player piano that played
yes,
like
kind
Whole
of, yeah.
Sun and stuff.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pugsley's upset. They're like, wait, okay. So then she looks at the map and at all this stuff. She's trying to, you know, figure out what the hell's going on. She says, you know, two roads diverge in the woods, and I must take the one less traveled. And then she's like, and that road
Very
leads to
Frost.
Willow Hill. Yeah. Yes. Um, and yeah, then we see
Everybody's favorite power couple.
yeah, at Willow
The
Hill.
power couple I didn't think that I needed that I now have.
Yeah, I know, right? But I really thought that it was the doctor here, but then earlier, like I said, Kimberly said maybe it's her that's the avian, and I'm like, that totally
Mm.
makes sense too. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. I'll have to find out. But they're talking about this inmate who is very dangerous, and they have to be careful of, and there's new rules. And it is Thornhill, who has a very bad haircut. My only question is, why is Thornhill there? Because earlier in the season, I remember that Doctor, whatever her name is, made a point that she did not want her to be with Tyler because they didn't want her in the same place because they thought she had to be separated from him for it to wear off, whatever was between them. So
Mm-hmm.
does that mean she lied? Like, or did she not expect him to be there?
I don't know. There's so many questions.
I don't know. That part kind of irritated me because it wasn't explained. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, done. The end. Yeah, that is.
I can't even remember what happened to her character at the end of season 1.
They arrested her, I think, didn't they? Or did she run? I just remember she had the lab with her classroom was the one with all the plants. That's what I remember.
Yes. I thought she
Thing.
died at the end of season 1.
I didn't remember.
Even
that
though we did that huge recap, I was like, oh, I thought she was dead.
Yeah, I didn't remember that far. But yeah. So there is one more episode, and who knows if it'll be cliffhanger or be answered. But there's one more episode, and then the new episodes come out week from Wednesday. So,
Mm-hmm.
we don't got too long to wait. But yeah, I don't know. I really like this show. And I kind of I kind of want to go watch the last one right now. I'm thinking like I kind of want to go watch it. I need to watch the third Alien though too. I didn't get to see it yet either.
Mm-hmm.
So someday, hey Doc, you're coming in just as we're getting ready to wrap it up, I think. But welcome. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I like this one. I don't know whether I like this one less than the other ones or not. I know you said you like the other one better. I'm honestly just not sure. To me, they were, I guess, all about the same. I don't know that I necessarily like one above the other. Maybe the first one, like I said, I think was a little slower. So I guess I'd probably say I'd maybe like that one a little less. But yeah. But yeah, they don't have enough episodes of these things. Like to me, like even 8 episodes is not a very long season.
Mm-hmm.
But it's better than nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot her name's Laurel Gates.
What do you mean? I thought her name was Thornhill. Did I miss
No,
something?
because she was Laurel Gates, remember?
No, I just have written down Marilyn Thornhill, but besides that, I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm not helpful. I do think
No,
it's
because
funny.
they were looking for somebody named Laurel Gates, and Thornhill ended up being Laurel Gates. That's why when I was reading the synopsis, I was a little confused.
Oh, okay. In last season, I get it. Yeah, I don't remember it that far back. I do think it's interesting though that they had her play it since she played Wednesday, in the
Mm-hmm.
other Addams family.
But now I just think of her as Misty fucking Quigley.
Yes, I think of her as Misty fucking Quigley as well, which
Yeah, which
hopefully
is
we'll be back
great.
not too
It's
long.
great when an actress can have two iconic roles, and it isn't just like from the '90s. You can make a new one.
Yes. Yeah, she's been in a lot of things. She's a good actress.
The Laurel Gates. Is that in Lois? Lois and Laurel Gates?
Maybe Lois Gates. I don't know. Maybe Lois
Lois
is
Gates.
like I said, a acronym or an anagram or I don't know, something.
Well, they didn't say she died in the
Yeah.
synopsis, so I assume she just ran away
Yeah,
because she's still alive.
Yeah, Muncher says Yanny Gates. I don't know. I don't remember Yanny Gates. I don't know. Like I said, I don't remember that much. I mean, I remember some of the first season, but not enough to put
So
together.
is she going to release Tyler? She's going to get in there and she's going to release Tyler and going to release Slurp, and they're going to be like a triad of
Maybe.
to come into Jericho to fight Wednesday.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely think she's going to try to go after Tyler. That's why I'm surprised they put her there because that, like I said, that other doctor said she didn't want her in that place because she thought Tyler needed to stay separated from her. But I guess the bigger question to me is it really Thornhill that was the one that was controlling him? Like we've been told that from season 1, but I kind of was of the opinion that that might not be true. That that maybe she's not and we thought she was. I think that could be something that could be interesting.
So do you think that Slurp's going to be human? Because wasn't he the guy with the metal heart, like the magician or whatever?
Yes. Yeah, he was the guy with the metal heart. Yeah, I think if he keeps eating people's brains, he's going to be. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets like one more brain and then becomes more human. Yes, I would agree.
Yeah, and he could team up with her.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Laurel Yanny phenomenon. Don't you lose my? I don't remember enough of season 1, Muncher. I'm not the person to ask. My memory's shit. So
Laurel Yanny phenomenon.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, Muncher.
I remember Laurel Gates. I can't remember who Yanny is. Tell me.
Yeah, explain, Muncher.
I did an hour-long synopsis of the first season.
Yeah, I don't even look. My memory sucks so bad. I don't even remember from what you said. Like, I mean, I listened to what you said, but I don't remember.
Well, I try to find my notes.
Yeah, I'm looking up. I started typing in Yanny Gates, and it pulls up an obituary, but I don't think that is what we were looking for. Yanny Gates, Wednesday. Uh,
Oops.
Tyler and Laurel. I guess I got to be careful though, because probably a lot of what I look up is going to have spoilers for the episode 4. So I got to be
Yeah.
careful. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember enough. But
you can tell us Muncher Muncher. We'll take the fact that we're just not remembering. I don't remember Yanni at all. Yanni.
I don't either. It's popping up and showing me Laurel Gates, and I'm kind of afraid to go too far.
Because I thought that Laura Gates was the therapist. You remember that? That woman that used to be in Garfunkel and Oates, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I know who you mean, but she wasn't.
But she wasn't, and then it was revealed that Christina Ricci was.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. It just says they're descendants of Joseph Crackstone. Okay. So that doesn't really help. Yeah, I don't want to look too much because I'm afraid I'll find out something I don't want to know ahead of time.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, so I'll have to go. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to watch the last episode and
yeah, I kind of want to be surprised by it and stuff. Knowing, I mean, I already know too much. I mean, I already know actresses are going to be in it, and I'm like, you know.
Yeah. Well, they've advertised. That's why I said I know some of the names that are gonna be in it. I don't know. What time is it? It's 12:30. It's not too late. You want to? If anybody wants to go watch it, I'll totally put a watch party on. I kind of want to watch it. I'm serious. If you'll watch it with me, I'll put it on when we're done here. Does anybody else want to watch it?
Muncher, are you in the Discord? Do you want to join the Discord? Do you want to do a watch party? Or Doc? I don't think Doc's even been watching this.
I'm trying to say that, to spell it backwards in my head. That's too much this late at night. I'd have to write it out. I'm like trying to see it in my head, and I can't reverse it, so I'm not gonna try. But yeah, if you guys want to watch it, we can put it on because I kind of feel like watching it.
Yeah.
Hunter can't. Hunter has to go. That's okay. Yeah, but I would like to watch it. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, we have one episode left, which will be next Wednesday, and then we'll move on to the second half of it in the following week. And I am going to I know I keep saying I intend to, but we still haven't decided when we're doing Alien Earth next week, which day. We need to lock that down, and then I see what you mean. But yeah, we have to decide that for sure, and then we'll figure out what day we're going to do that next week, and we'll be doing that weekly as well. And I know we had talked about maybe doing Talamasca too. That's coming up pretty soon.
Oh yeah. October 26th.
Yeah, it's not that far away. The other thing I wanted to mention is there's a movie coming out a series coming out on Netflix called Wayward that looks like it might be good too. I don't know. I saw a trailer and thought it looked pretty good. So we'll have to see if these shows are any good. But before that, there is still more Wednesday coming. So we'll have to watch that. All right, guys. Well, unless anybody in the chat has anything to add, or you have anything to add, I guess that's about it. Other than, like I said, if you want to go watch, if you guys want to come see the next episode, come find us on Discord. Give us a couple minutes, and then we'll put it on and watch it. See the end of it. Everybody's putting everybody's names backwards and switching them. You two having fun? I'm just teasing. Chill, Bill. Chill, Luncher, Muncher, Muncher, Luncher, Kaiju Duck. I don't know. You guys are going in circles and confusing me more.
That'd be Kaiju Duck.
Yep. That's what Muncher said. See, now I don't know who to call. I'm confused. Never mind. Yeah, I know. I figured that was next. Vision sci-fi. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Everybody's backwards. Scarlet's only got one name. I don't know what we're supposed to call you backwards.
My full name is Scarlet M. Echoes, so it would be Echoes Scarlet M. Or
that doesn't work the same. doesn't quite work the same, I don't think. But we'll see. Let's Scar. Yeah, Let's Scar. That's what I said. But yeah, Echoes Scarlet.
Oh yes.
Maybe.
Let's Scar.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us. And like I said, Saturday night, midnight, is our Institute watch party for the finale. And then Sunday night at 9:30, we have another watch party. And then our live stream is at 11. And I will be having up the interview with the three actors as well as Jack Bender. That will be up after the finale because it has spoilers, so I have to hold it. And then I also have the interview that Karen and Scarlet and I did with Vigo yesterday that needs to be posted. I need to edit the video. And yeah, that will be up in a day or so.
He plays Avery on the Institute, you guys.
Yes. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. He plays Avery. I'm getting sleepy. But yeah, we did that. It just.
Are you gonna make it through an episode?
Yeah, no, I am. I just you know what? I don't know what it is that's like killing my mouth. Like I thought my mouth was doing better, and now I got another all brand new, just as bad ulcer, and it's like it's painful. It makes it hard to.
Yeah,
I heard it bad. So yeah, I think talking a lot, like my mouth dries out, and it kind of makes it worse. So. All right. Well, hopefully we will see you guys over in the chat for the watch party that we'll do. And if not, we will see you guys Saturday night for Institute because that's almost over too. And yeah, we gotta get into these new shows. I know we had quite a few people there for Alien Earth this week. So thank you everybody for coming for that as well. But we will see you next week, I guess, or we will see you Saturday and then next week for that. All right, guys, have a good night or good morning or whatever you want to call it. It's already morning. So, all right, everybody.
Try the Wednesday mystery sauces and the unhappy meal, everyone.
Yeah, find out what they're like.
Yeah.